Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screen you see the IWC Schaffhausen Pilot's Watch Chronograph 41mm reference 3881. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications. This is the new 41mm IWC Pilot's Watch Flieger Chronograph in a 41mm case. Available either with the blue dial as you see it on your screen or with a green dial. What is particular to the new watch is, to make a long story short, new case, waterproof 100m, and you have the extraordinary quick exchange strap and bracelet system, so you can easily choose in between those combinations that you see on your screen, and I will show you how easy it is to change from a strap to a bracelet, etc., etc. IWC Schaffhausen's Flieger Chronograph for pilot's watch is more attractive than ever. 41mm is the diameter of the case. The thickness, there you have the watch on your screen with the push pieces and the screw down crown. The thickness is 14.5mm, and the so-called lug to lug distance, so I always measure from the end of the lug to the other end of the lug, is 52mm, and there you can see already it has a see-through case where you can see and admire the new manufacturer movement 69385, the in-house chronograph movement that is now powering this chronograph series to quickly be able to distinguish the version with an in-house IWC in-house movement and the ones that were sold with a Valjoux 7750. The position of the running second has changed from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So these two counters changed position, so the running second with the in-house movement from IWC Schaffhausen is at position of 6 o'clock now. This is the 12-hour counter position at 3 o'clock, and the 30-minute counter is positioned at 12 o'clock. So you still have the indication of the weekday and the date. I have been setting it to Wednesday the 4th, that's today when you are watching the video, when the watch is officially released, to also be able to distinguish quickly when you want to make a reading, when the chronograph is running like it is actually on the picture. You can see that the little hand on the sub-dial for the running second has got some red colors, so you can see white belongs to the chronograph and the red is the running second. So screw down crown, I said it already, with the Probus Scarfusia logo on it. And the case now is 10 bars or 100-meter waterproof. So this is an improvement of 40 meters. The versions before, they were waterproof only to 6 bars. You can clearly see this. It is indicated in your picture here with the fish symbol that IWC uses always to indicate the waterproofness. And you can here see the fish, 10 bar. That's the new standard for the Flieger Chronograph or pilot's watch. And on the back side, now coming into your picture, and also also available through some pictures I took in different light conditions, is the new in-house movement, the 69385, 46 hours of power reserve, bi-directional Paul winding system that is winding the watch, and the watch or the chronograph mechanism is controlled by a column wheel. You can clearly see it here. That's the column wheel. So whenever you activate the start stop push piece, the column wheel will be moved one step and the little nose will grab or will get its information either that the chronograph intermediate wheel is connected to the chronograph central wheel or not, and this makes the chronograph run well. Nice movement, nicely decorated also. That's a movement IWC Schaffhausen told me. I will just turn it so you can see the rotor. There it is, and you can see that the rotor is really moving. It's the escapement now in your picture. And yeah, they told me that's really a rock, as they call it, a very stable movement that has the capability really to generate some stable timekeeping for watches like a Flieger chronograph, own in-house development. And now you can see already, and this is the next thing I will show you, is the really easy to use strap exchange system. You have it here, there's written IWC, and I will show you how to change a strap with this watch. It's easy, very easy. So this is the chronograph with a perfectly blue matching rubber strap matching the color of the dial, and it's in my personal opinion the way I would, or not my personal opinion, would be my choice, let's put it that way. So if I would wear the watch, that would be my choice. This rubber is really nice, it feels good on the wrist. Looks nice, has a matte surface, so perfectly matches that style of a chronograph, that pilot style you see here. But tastes are different, of course. So if you don't like it and you say, okay, I want to wear it with the leather strap, that's easily possible. What you need to do is you press the button and then you just slide the strap out. And if you want to fix it again, the only thing you need to do is watch carefully. You go in there, it's a click, there it is, and then it is fixed again in between the two lugs with the spring bar. So opening means pressing on the IWC button. You see, I press, and then you take it off. I can do the same here on the other side. Same procedure, IWC, you press on the button and you take it off. And if you want to put it in again, or you want to fix it in again to the watch head, then you just click. And then when you hear the solid click, you make some moves to ensure that it really clicked in and is safely closed. Same here, you take it, you click it in, you listen to the click, and when you have the click, there it is, the click, and then it's closed. You can see nothing happens, and you have the watch again with the blue rubber strap. And I will show you something very particular. If you plan to change the watch, the look of the watch, or your preference from rubber to the blue calf screen, you can see that on the rubber strap I still have the pin buckle. And now if you ask yourself, how will the pin buckle get on this side? IWC has developed something incredible. You can easily also dismantle the pin buckle by taking the pin away. Now you would need some nail. I don't do it, I will do it with a little help here. So you pull out, just have to see, yes, it's one end, and you see here, on one end it's open, and on one end it's closed. And what you do is, you can do that with your nails if you want, that's easily done. You just need to slide, you see, now we can see it. I've been sliding out, and here it is. Whoops. With some noise. Dismantling the pin buckle completely. This is, that's what we would call the spring bar, but it's not the spring bar, it's just a bar. You slide in here, you can see it, then you fix it, and I need the pin from the pin buckle. There it is. And if you clip it on, you need to clip it on. Then with the gloves, that's a really difficult exercise. I can tell you, that's not easy because you sliver all the time and you don't. There it is. So this is how the entire thing is put together. And now what I will do is I will dismantle it once again. There we go. And I will take the calf skin. I hope I will be able to do this with my gloves, because as I told you, it's a slivery exercise with gloves. You have no idea, people, how slivery any operation with a glove is. Yeah, there it is. So I have to slide in there. Oh, I have to put it also into the camera and the lens. Oops, yes, of course. That's what happens if you're if you're showing something in the camera. Will not work at the first try. Yeah, with gloves. That's I was afraid it would happen. Yeah, I got it. So you see, it's sliding in there. So it is now fixed. You can see here clearly that the bar is fixed. And then you take the pin here. There it is. And you just clip it on. You hear a click. There's a click and then it is fixed. That's it. That's all you have to do if you want to exchange from the rubber, the pin buckle, to the calf skin. Now fix it to the watch case. It's done in the same way as shown with the rubber already. You just click it in. There it is. Can you see it? That's all what you have to do. So easy. I've never seen any strap exchange system that's so easy to handle. Then you click in here. Yeah, let me click that I clearly hear it. Yep. There we go. You can clearly see that's fixed. And you have a watch, a different watch. You have the same watch, different look. Now calfskin, blue, deep blue calfskin. On the Flieger chronograph, you can see with white stitching, total different looking watch now. If you look from the back side, there you go. We see some made in Austria here. Yes, that's not a coincidence. This is because it is an Austrian company doing them, Hirsch. And you can see the beautiful calfskin, and the watch looks different. It's not the same Flieger chrono anymore. It's a maybe more elegant version, not as sporty as it was before. It's a different watch. If you are in the mood to wear the Flieger chronograph, the pilot's watch, with a stainless steel bracelet, here it is. Once again, the quick adjustment system or the quick exchange system will allow us to do a change without any need of any tooling. This is the bracelet. So you can clearly see there are polished links in the center, and the majority of links is brushed. You have a folding clasp with 2 push pieces, double security. Only when you press on both of them it will open up. There it is, and some of you probably already know what the prominent IWC logo on the clasp is for. Yes, it's a micro length adjustment. You can clearly see this. Here you have the mechanism. Once you press, you are able to slide the bracelet and extend it, and I'm showing this to you. There you go. It's now fully extended, and I'm pushing it back, and now you have it in the smallest possible version, and you can fix all in between, of course. So whatever you need to do is possible to get a adjustment when you sweat or when you just feel uncomfortable. The only thing you need to do is to press the button. There is a You press and then you pull and push. That's all you have to do. And now let's put, that's easy. Let's put it on the watch. I take the Flieger chronograph once again. I push on the button. I take off, you can see, 1, 2. So I've been dismantling it. So now we just have to be sure when putting it on that we have been choosing the correct side. You get in here. It's the same click. You see how beautiful it is? No space in between. Fits absolutely perfect. German, I would even know it's Swiss engineering. Of course, not the German engineering. One would think it could be German engineering. It's such a precision, but it's the Swiss, of course, doing it perfectly fitting. I turn it around. Same here. You go from the upside. You push. It's fixed. You see here? Can you see the precision? Absolutely looking gorgeous. Like if it would be, like if the watch would be sold with the base. There it is. You have another watch. It's the same watch we have been, or the same chronograph we have been looking at all the time, but it looks completely different and it's a total different watch now. Opening it up, putting it here, and you see it's a total different watch. Once again, not comparable. Calfskin, rubber, here with rubber, once again rubber and calfskin, or with the bracelet. So you can really make your choice and say, okay, it's up to me how I want to wear the watch, and you don't need any tooling, no watchmaker, you do it easily. This is no rocket science at all. I said it before, it's a screw down crown. The case is 100-meter waterproof now, and once you unscrew, you have a sensational haptic feeling here. That's really, that's absolutely gorgeous when you unscrew and then you try to shake or move the crown, and this feeling, the haptic from the crown, is simply excellent. Couldn't be better. Solid mechanics. And nothing cheap here, it's really solid, as it should be. But the reason why I've been showing you this is because I want to run you quickly through the date and day so you can see the different indications. Here we have Wednesday, and now this is Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So the day window comes in English, not as it was in the good old days where you could choose the language. It's now international, it's always English, and so there's no possibility to choose either French, Italian, German. I think these were the languages IWC was offering in the day disc earlier. So, and now let's run through and you see how the numbers look when I quickly run them through back to the 4th. But you now let the second hand just pass over and you can see the numbers, the 20th, 21 and so on. And now comes the 30th, there it is, 31st, and looking good, perfectly matching the design of the dial, so very harmonious. Voila, there it is. And last but not least, for this take, I will quickly show you the date change. I need to advance the hands until midnight. That will happen now, so watch closely what happens, how the two discs are moving. There you go. Tuesday the 5th, and you saw how it happens. It's not instantaneous. And 10 o'clock and then reset my watch. Again to the 5th, quickly run through and go back to the 4th, from the 5th to the 4th, where we started off. Once again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So there you are. If you now are in the mood to wear the watch again with the rubber strap, what you have to do is, here is the little button you push on to release from the spring bar, to release the bracelet from the spring bar. There you go, you push and then you slide out. Very easily, can be done with gloves. If I can do it with gloves, I can promise you everyone can do it. It's so, because this is always the challenges when you wear those gloves. They are so slippery. Can you see? It's so easy. You just come in here. I want to quickly show that again. You slide in, it clicks in, you check, and then as I showed you just before, look the precision. That's incredible. I want to point out that once again, look that precision. It perfectly fits in there. There's no space. It's like if it would be part of the case. So this is really precision engineering, I would say. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, once again, you open, you slide out, and you have the watch head alone, once again, with the blue dial, see-through case. Of course, good idea. If I have the watch here, I can show you something. Of course, the glass is secured against displacement by drops in air pressure, as all Flieger chronographs. So it is secured. It has a anti-reflective treatment on both sides, and on the back side there is an anti-reflective treatment on the inner side. I've been dismantling the bracelet from the watch, and I put back the rubber strap on it because I wanted to show you something more with the bracelet. So this bracelet is being developed so intelligent. It's such an intelligent development that you don't need any watchmaker or any specific tooling at all if you want to adjust the length. So you get it in a size, and if you want to change the length or you need to adjust the length, there are little buttons here. You can clearly see them on your screen now, and by pressing on them, I will do this, you can take away the links. If you press on it, you take away. And now you can start completely to dismantle the bracelet and to adjust the length according to your needs. You press, then it will slide out, and to assemble again, you insert all the parts as you have been dismantling them. You click in, the little button will go back to its initial position, and then the bracelet is ready to be worn again. So no tooling necessary. The only thing you need is kind of a pointer. I have here a plastic pointer. You can do that with a pen if you want, or with any little wooden sharpened piece. So easy to do. No need for any tooling. And this is really bravo. Very, 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 very well done, IWC. So they have really thought the entire construction, how to wear the pilot's chronograph. They have really thought it to the end. You can calfskin in blue, rubber strap, or the bracelet as it is in front of you, and it's so easy to do, no tooling necessary. Let's get prepared for the dark or Lume shot. I want to show you how the Flieger chronograph, the pilot's watch, looks like when it is dark. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. That's how the pilot's watch looks like in darkness. You have the triangle at 12 o'clock position. You have the indexes at 3, 6 and 9, and of course the hour and the minute hand. Perfect readability at night, and it's undoubtable where is upside down. So there where the triangle is 12 o'clock. This is the leather pouch you get when you buy the Flieger or Pilot's chronograph. It's nicely small and yeah, very good to use when you travel. It perfectly secures the watch, prevents it from being damaged of shocks whatsoever, and you can open it with one hand. It's not as easy as I thought, but anyhow, I try it with one hand. You have to now clip away, and then you see, here it is. So the watch is protected in there, has its own little cushion where it is being put on, you see here. And that's the way how the watch gets to you or is sold to you. You can put it back in here. So, Flieger chronograph, 41 millimeters. By changing from strap to bracelet or from strap to strap, you don't only define the look of the watch, but also the weight. I've been weighing the watch with the different options you have. So if you're wearing the watch with the calfskin strap, the weight, the entire weight, including the case of course, and the pin buckle is 110 grams. If you say, okay, I want to wear it with the rubber strap, my favorite way of wearing the new IWC Flieger chronograph, it's 121 grams. And for those who go on heavy metal and need a full metal bracelet, the beautiful one, easy adjustable in length, in all details, perfectly done, 100%. Yeah, I would say that's genius engineering. The weight is 172 grams for the version if you wear the watch with the metal, the stainless steel bracelet. So let's sum up. This is the new Flieger chronograph, 41 millimeters now instead of 43 millimeters as it was before. We do have an in-house movement powering the watch now. The case is now waterproof 100 meters. It was 60 meters before. You have this interchangeability of all the bracelet and the straps. So lots of innovations in the watch. Perfect look. It's still a Flieger chronograph. It is still a Pilot's chronograph. No doubt you can easily see it at first sight. You will have no problem to identify the watch being a IWC Schaffhausen. What do you have to pay for the watch? The watch, calfskin or rubber, 6,900 Swiss francs, including the VAT. And if you go for the bracelet, for the stainless steel bracelet, the price is 7,650 Swiss francs, including the Swiss VAT. A reasonable offer, I would say, a good offer even. Consider the fact that it's a real watch with an in-house movement, a real chronograph with an in-house movement, as I explained to you before. Column wheel takes control over the functions. You have this interchangeability with those beautiful IWC push pieces, push buttons, and you can easily change strap to strap and strap to bracelet. In my humble opinion, this is really the beautiful one of the ones you can choose. There's one with a green dial, I said, and one with black dial as well. But for me, the favorite is the one with the blue dial. Brings in a little bit of color, is perfectly wearable with all kind of, let's say, jeans, t-shirts and stuff. You look good with it, and yeah, it's a cool watch, I have to say. Well, thanks for watching once again one of our videos on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. Stay tuned for more to come as always, and leave your opinions down in the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if you have some, and I'm very keen to read your personal opinion about the new 41mm Pilot's watch chronograph. Bye bye for now.